Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jen. If you haven't been here already, hit that subscribe button. If you have been here already, welcome back. Today I'm doing a kind of pretty fluttery Valentine's Day look with MeaghersPharmacy.ie. I have listed all the products. There's some really affordable products being used in this tutorial and I hope you absolutely love it, so I'm just going to get right to it. So I've already done my brows and primed my eyelids off camera. If you want to see a more in-depth video of how I do that, check out some of the previous videos that have been on MeaghersPharmacy.ie's social media channels and you'll see how I do my brows. I'm going to go ahead and use my trusty LMD palette for this look. Shade here, which is called Sculpt. It's actually a contouring shade, but it's great as a transition shade in the crease. This will be a great transition for all our shades to blend into. So for the next shade, I'm going to do a mixture of these two shades here, which are called Marbs and Tiger. So I'm going to do a mix of those two shades with a smaller blending brush and just build into that crease. So next what I'm going to do is on the same fluffy brush, I'm going to introduce this colour here, which is called Toffee. And I'm going to introduce that into the same area again. And this is going to intensify that kind of crease area. With this shade, I'm kind of being more strategic about where I place it, because I want it to be very softly blended up into those shades above it. This shade here, which is called Cocoa, and I'm going to take this really deep brown shade and I'm going to pack it all over the lid just with a flat brush. Pack it onto the lid, just tapping it on where we want it to be. And then because we have that as a base, we can build again, and I'm going to go with the shade Smoky mixed with Noir just along the lash line, blending it up a little bit. I want to put a shimmer shade just on the inside here so that it kind of brightens it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of my concealer that I used earlier on. I am going to grab the BB Skin Concealer from Note, and I'm going to just pop a little bit of that on the back of my hand. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer right on the inner corner of my eye, like so. Just patting that out a little bit. This shade here called Loyal on a flat brush. I'm just going to pat that on over the top of that, and it gives a lovely golden shimmer to it. And then just pull that back into the eye. Just pulling it back here into the eye. I'm just going to take a little bit of Smoky and Noir again, and I'm just going to really deepen up this outer area just by packing that on. Really softly blending it. Now that's come out a little bit more gold than I wanted to, so I'm actually going to pop over a little bit of Rusty just to kind of bring it down into a more of a bronzy kind of shade. Just going to pop that on over. A little bit of liner, and for that I'm going to use Schwing by the Balm. Come back to the eyes once the face is finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to prep my skin first, and I'm going to be using this. This is the Professional Pearl Primer. So it has all the benefits of the original Professional. It's really good to fill pores, but it also has an element to it that gives a glow to the skin, and I'm all about that life. And just work it into my skin, especially around the center panels of my face where I want that really flawless look. The foundation I'm using today is also from Benefit, and this is the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Brightening Makeup. So I love this foundation because we've gone quite full on with the eyes. This is going to give us a nice bit of coverage. It's kind of light to medium coverage, but it's going to keep the skin looking quite fresh so that it balances out the eyes versus the rest of the face. So once we have like a nice base on, we can go in and do our cream contouring. I love cream contour. I feel like it just adds such dimension to the face in a really soft, like fresh way. So the product I'm using to cream contour today is the Fleek Cosmetics contouring palette. The contouring face palette. This is actually the first time I'm using this palette, but I was really intrigued to try it. So I'm going to take shade 1 first. So that's the lightest shade, and as you can see it's kind of a peachy shade, so it's perfect for under the eye. So I'm just going to pop that kind of under my eyes, just really lightly patting it on and bringing it down a little bit onto the cheeks. And I'm going to go in with the shade 2 and 4 mixed together. So this is not going to be a really deep contour, it's going to be more of a light kind of fresh bronzy contour. So I'm going to mix these 2 shades together. I'm just going to apply them a little bit on my cheeks, on my forehead. Ooh, got out of focus. A little bit under my lip, because if you apply it under your lip, it's gonna make you look like you have bigger lips, because it creates a shadow. Just making sure that it's nice and applied. I'm actually going to go with a little bit more of the deeper shade. And then I'm going to take a synthetic brush and start to blend that out. So I like to blend out my contour shades first. And it's going to blend them in circular motions on my forehead. So I'm just using little tiny circular motions through my cheeks. And just taking another synthetic brush, then I'm just going to blend out that concealer. Now I'm going to actually use the powders that come with it. So it comes with corresponding powders, which is great. So I'm going to use the shade 3 to set my highlighted areas, which is kind of a banana yellow shade. And then I'm going to use the shade 6 to set my contoured areas and kind of bronze up a little bit. 6, and I'm going to take a little brush here from Blank Canvas, and I'm going to use that to set my contoured areas. I'm going to use a duo fibre brush so I have a nice control over where this is placed. So I'm just going to suck in and just blend over. Then to actually highlight, I'm going to be using the So Sue by Suzanne Jackson highlighter kit. And I just got a fresh one because I dropped mine and 3 of the shades came out because I literally dropped it so many times. So I'm going to be using kind of all of these shades to make the perfect kind of glow. So first of all, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Moon Sparkle, which is a nice pinky shade. Ooh, it's this one right here. And I'm just going to go in with my brush that I use to bronze my skin. I'm just going to apply a little bit of that just on the cheeks for a little bit of kind of glow and flush. I'm going to take a little brush and I'm going to go in with this shade here called Unicorn Dust. And I'm going to use this just to highlight under the brow as well. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here called Candy Crush. And I'm just going to pop that just above the brow as a bit of sheen as well. So first of all, I'm going to go in with a Flormar lip liner. This one is in the shade 201. And it's a really nice neutral shade. So it's a really nice neutral shade and I really like this. So I'm going to just line my lips with that. So I have these are the Luna by Lisa lip glosses, and I think the shade that I'm going to use for this look is Peach Opal. I'm going to open them up here. This is the Luna by Lisa lip gloss in Pink Opal. that just gives a really beautiful effect. So now we are going to move on to some lashitos. So I just popped on some lashes off camera. These are the Sosu Taylor lashes. I love them because they're so fluttery. They're definitely not for the faint-hearted, but I really like them. I filmed how to put on lashes as well, so that'll be up on another date, so keep your eyes peeled. Then I really hope you enjoyed this video. I've left links for absolutely everything in the description bar down below, and if you recreate this look, please tag me, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye.